Hey guys, so I'm here with baby Pup Santana, and Pup Santana is sculpted by Lillian Refill, and he's a full body silicone baby, as you guys already know. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and make sure you click the bell so that you get notified when a new video pops up. Alright, so I'm going to get him changed as I chat with you guys. Some of you guys that may be new to my channel may not know, but Puck is one of my all-time favorites. He's a very special baby. He's a very special baby for me. So let's get him changed. He's got on. I love him in dark colors. Like, I guess it just really makes his skin complexion pop. But he is just one little sweet little baby. The one thing I noticed now that's trending is a lot of people are starting to do more airbrushing with the silicone babies, I guess. So that's a new, not a new, it's been around for years, but it's a new, you know, hot thing that's going on. But I really love the fact that my babies are hand painted. Not to say that, you know, airbrush is bad or anything like that, but I'm just so into the art part of collecting that it just means so much more to know that my babies were actually hand painted, you know, with the paintbrush, one stroke at a time. It's just, to me, that's like the beauty of art. Like, it's so amazing that an artist can have so much control over their paintbrush. You know what I mean? Like, it's I don't know, for me that's true art. You know what I mean? Because you have to have a specific type of skill to be able to do that, because I couldn't do it. Maybe over time I could learn, but I don't believe that some of this stuff, I don't think that you can actually learn. You got to have a passion, you got to have a gift for it. That's the way I see it. Because you see people that's been painting for years and years and years, and then you see someone come up behind them and start painting, and their work is like do bounds and circles around them. And I believe that's just because it's not by luck, it's not by chance. I believe it's because they have a natural gift for art. But yeah, I really love the art of these dolls. And you just, like I said, you just gotta have a special skill to be able to do it. I think airbrushing would be something that would be pretty cool if you can't really handle the silicone painting, because silicone painting is tedious, and you have to really be able to control it. It's like painting with honey or something. I don't know. So I don't know. I think that the airbrush is good for those that can't paint with a brush, to be able to get it neater. But yeah, I love that Claire Taylor like hand paints her dolls. I think that's another reason that I have so much respect and I admire her so much. Just like I do, like I always talk about, like the sculptors, the fact that they actually really sculpt the dolls, and you know, they don't use other things for armatures and stuff like that. They pretty much just, everything is from scratch. I have so much respect for them, because it's not something that just anybody can just pick up and do. A lot of people get upset about people like copying and stuff like that, because there's people that, you know, I guess, you know, like sculpt on top of other people's kits, or, you know, try to sculpt just like a popular kid or something like that. I do look at that stuff. I do see a lot of that, but I don't really dwell on it, because I'm really just focused on, I really just try to follow the people that I admire and love work. But I feel like, I know it's gotta be frustrating to the original creators and everything, but to me, I feel like they will never, you know, go far by doing that. I think, because it'll never come together as natural as the real thing. So, I just try not to focus so much on those things anymore. At one point I got like obsessed looking at different sculpts and going, oh my god, this so and so, oh my gosh, they use so and so hands, they use so and so feet, and I stopped doing that. But a lot of collectors don't look at that stuff because they're not really collecting for that reason. They just love the dolls or love the hobby itself. So, you know, it's just people like me that's crazy about the whole art thing and get so crazy over, don't do that to my favorite sculptor or stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I know you guys probably like, didn't she get this outfit like in her box opening? And I did. I do this a lot. I get stuff in the box openings, and the minute I open it up, I'm like, ooh, that's gonna look good on this baby. So don't be offended if I ever get a baby from you and that baby don't wear that particular outfit, and another baby, you see another baby wearing it, because that's what I do. I do that a lot. The only babies I really don't usually put on somebody else's stuff is usually like my silicone babies. I usually keep their stuff to themselves because I guess, you know, it usually they have to travel with them, and so to speak. See Sophie. See how I'm, you know, trying to see if I really like this Boppy thing. I think I kind of do. I think it gives them a little bit, it makes it easier changing them on it. I see why people like it. I've been wanting one for years and years. I'm very, very cheap. I've been wanting it for years, but being that I'm so cheap, I don't want to spend the money for the Boppy. So I finally broke down and just bought me one the other day. I was like, you know what? I might as well. I've been wanting one for Bella, but I guess it'll go for all the babies. But yeah, I saw this outfit and I immediately thought of Puck. I said, oh my god, that looks so sweet on Puck. By the way, I am gonna show, I'll be showing my new babies, my Chase and my Bonnie Brown babies soon as I get them dressed, because they'll be getting dressed and fed and all that good stuff. I've been doing a lot off camera, and I know that kind of sucks sometimes because you guys don't get to see that stuff. Let me see what you guys. And see that little man? All right, guys, let's get him fed now. I sound like I'm preaching and stuff like that, but I'll just be talking and chatting with you guys and sharing my thoughts and my experiences. I know a lot of times we talk about, like, you know, people after the chase and all that. I think that when you're a true collector, and when I say being a true collector, it doesn't mean that there are certain type things that qualify you to be a certain collector. Like, you have to, you know, collect dolls over a certain dollar amount to mean that you're a true collector, or you have to collect a certain name brand of a doll to be a true collector. I think just being a collector is, you like to collect just what it is. You know, I found that for whatever reason, I didn't realize that I actually collect other things. Like, I never really thought of myself as a collector because I love, like, very odd wall art, or wine glasses, or I do use like the Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret and stuff like that, bath stuff. But I also just like to have a whole bunch and a range of sets under my cabinets, you know. I think we just be like collectors by nature. So when we say we're after the chase, we're on the chase. It's not always just to get the next best thing, but it's just to get another thing. Because you want to collect and you get bored, or you want to see what this new thing is about. But I know that, you know, with this particular hobby and collecting, it's very expensive. And so with that being said, you know, some of us can't just keep piling on baby after baby. We have to sell and let go of something to get something else. I've had, you know, opportunities to buy other babies that I liked and stuff like that, but I've realized that if it requires me to let go of, like, say for instance Pup, to get those things, then I can't get it. Like, there's certain things, there's always going to be those one or two babies in your collection that you just don't want to let go of. Like, I've had Paris Memoir for 5 years. I don't really do anything with Paris, to be honest. She's pretty much put up now at this point, but she started me with the crave to see more realism. I knew that it was out there when I got her, so I was like, okay, I want to see more and more. So she's kind of like, she has a really deep meaning. That's like with Pup. You know, for me, it's not even about the movement or if he's cuddly or if he's this or if he's that. It's all about the sculpting and the art. The sculpting that Lillian Breville did, the painting from, you know, Claire. And that's what it's about for me with him. It's not about, oh, you know, he has this and he's this fancy baby, he's that. He's just the most beautiful baby that I've ever seen painted, you know, hand painted in silicone. His sculpting is amazing. So, and yeah, there may be some things that I'm like, oh, well, you know, they could have done this to make him better, or they could have done that. But at the end of the day, it's art. And this is the way that these artists seen him to be. And I respect their creative thought. And so I just really, really love him. And that's why he's very special. And that's why I always choose to keep him. So everybody collect for different reasons. Like I do actually pick my babies up. I do actually dress them off camera. I will never tell you guys that lie and say that I don't. I do. I would not spend this kind of money. This is just my personal preference. I would just not spend that kind of money just to never do anything with them. Now, do I hold them all the time? No. And that's why it's not that major to me that he doesn't have a squishy tummy, or he doesn't, you know, have this or that, drinking wet or stuff like that. Because in all honesty, I just love looking at him and dressing him in different outfits and looking and admiring how realistic he is and how the artist captured that with his painting and his sculpting. It just wows me every time I look at him, and it gives me that, oh my gosh, like baby in the room feeling. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to chat with you guys and get him fed and changed, and so now he's all good. He can go back in his special little bed where I can look at him. I always put him right where I can see him. And we will talk to you guys the next video, and let me know what baby you would like to see get changed and fed next. Thanks for watching, Until next time, ladies. Ciao, ciao now.